Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, there's a scandal in the NBA right now, a gambling scandal. Your boy Chauncey Billups and the other dude, I keep forgetting it. I forget his name all the time, man. Nice guard. I forget his name. And you're hearing some things that could be others involved and whatever. And when it comes to the NBA, you just kind of hope it's not so many people because you have the illusion that everything is running right. You don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. You want to hope that that the NBA is not being cheated, and people are cheating and fixing these games and stuff like that. You don't really like that. We had something in the NFL too, not too long ago with the Pittsburgh Steelers and Seattle Seahawks, which people are not mentioning that big, right? Because that kind of went under the radar. Some referees was cheating in that Seattle Seahawks game with Pittsburgh. So it's a lot of little scandals going on, right? And I'm looking at the NBA scandal, and I'm not really caring. I'm not really caring. Because I hear that the FBI then got involved. I'm like, you can get involved with that, really? That's what we're gonna get involved. Okay, cool. But we got pedophiles running around all through our government, and you ain't really trying to move on that. So I got a perspective, and I pretty much know y'all know how I roll. So that's why I was trying not to say nothing about it, because it's like, listen, I'm watching people do crimes every day. Now gambling is one, whatever you fixing games is one, but is it big as a whole bunch of people going up to the damn Congress, committing treason, wanting to hang a vice president? I don't know. And the FBI and stuff, all these people are pardoned, running around with masks on, attacking people. When it's just a whole, that's, so I can't really get upset. Hey, man, these guys are cheating on the basketball games. Really? Not right now. Normally, maybe. But in New Russia, that don't even tip the scales for me right now. So I'm going to just take it to boxing, even though we're doing win around the world, nah, yeah, yeah. Let's take it back to boxing. Canelo Alvarez. It's come, we done found out, not found out, we knew that Canelo been avoiding black fighters, the good ones. Y'all know what time it is here. Demetrius Boobo Andrade, I've been saying it for years. So y'all know that I was going to come in on this one. You just knew damn well, Doma's about to say something because, he been hollering about Demetrius Andrade every time he get a chance. It's one of the biggest tragedies in boxing. Me and Paulie Malignaggi think so. It's one of the biggest tragedies in boxing. But here's the deal. It's not Canelo, just like it ain't Trump. People is nuts or crazy or spoiled as you left them. If there's a demand for something, then damn it, that's what's you're gonna be given. Damn it, there was the demand of something. People illusion of Canelo being all good. He was never number one pound for pound. Like ever, never, like never. I can't think of a time where we could have said he was categorically number one pound for pound. Like ever. Where? 154-pound division, you wasn't the best there. You had two Charlos and a Demetrius Andrade. 160-pound division, no, you had Demetrius Andrade, who you wouldn't fight for undisputed. And we got a franchise title made. Did the FBI go over there to WBC headquarters and say, hey, some people got to, something got to go here? You don't just be making up a belt in the middle of it and don't, and tell people they can't have it, just the guys you want. The FBI should have came and did that. That's cheating. That's manipulating the system. It's no different than those brothers over there gambling. You see what I'm saying? And at 168 pounds, no. I can just avoid the two best guys in daylight, Morrell and Benavidez. So when was he the best? So the industry and people, everybody, even boxers, was, hey man, Canelo's the best. Like, shut up, man. You act like just because we don't box officially don't mean that we can't see. He was nowhere near the best. He was probably at a time or two the top 10 pound for pound. But if you're not categorically the best in your division, or one of them, like for say, if the number one pound for pound is in your division and you the second best, then maybe you can make number 7 or something like that. Like Bivol and Beterbiev, like they do, because both of them supposed to be in there, right? Because they both awesome as hell, right? But most of the damn time, we got 17 divisions. Be the best in that one. And Canelo ain't never been. Not in one. Now it's come out Somebody in his team that came out and said we've been avoiding black fighters all these years, right? Which we already knew. And just add on top of that Bob Arum on his chalkboard with no black fighters. Yeah, they've been avoiding these brothers because it's a demand for avoiding brothers. Because we're going to just say who's the best any damn way. You know what I mean? We're going to just say it and we're just going to keep doing it. We're going to have these people on here that we call people that act like they know what they're talking about, commentators and pundits and all that. And we're going to just tell them what to say and they're going to say it. You know, like Fox News of boxing. We're going we're going to say stuff. So, yeah, I can't get upset about no Chauncey Billups and somebody with basketball when I keep my eye on boxing and watch them do stuff like this for years. And I always ask, has anybody got any empathy to feel what Demetrius Andrade got to hear? He's got to have some buster tell him that he's a horrible fighter. Somebody he knows he can beat. It probably, if he fights even orthodox, he don't even have to fight southpaw. He offered Gennady Golovkin to fight him orthodox. That's how good he is. And we know damn well it's a bigger version of Terrence Crawford. Never got an opportunity, right? On the outside. Oh, he's made business decisions was wrong, and he should have did this, and he should have did that. No, I got a belt. He's supposed to want it. He wanted to be undisputed at 160 pounds. Never wanted to do it once he found out I'm the guy. Jamal Charlo sitting over there then went nuts because he went up to 160 pounds, fought 3 interim fights, and then they come up with a franchise title. What you think is going to happen after that? Come get me out of this straitjacket up in this damn crazy house, right? Because we can't do nothing about all these injustices. That's why. You know, that's why Jamal them freaked out. We didn't know what would happen to him. I've told you that in the video. That's what I think. So at the end of the day, y'all, right? I'm glad it done came out about Canelo avoiding because, you're going to have to go to the person who said it, which I don't even know who it was. But somebody in his team, came out. Just like, we came out with Duncan came out and told you that they had no black fighters on the chalkboard of top rank. So, brothers is running stuff. We know what time it is, right? Demetrius Andrade was good the whole time. He was always better than Canelo at all points, at 154, 160, and whatever. And right now, if you're still doubting it, they both older, let's do it now. Both of them done lost, right? I probably still don't want to see that, right? So that's the point. So at any point, they can be in the old folks' home together and they can get it on. Demetrius is going to be better. If not, ask your boy to prove it. So now, NBA scandal, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this rest of this stuff together, and then we can go ahead and start worrying about if somebody's gambling on some damn sports games. Dorma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.